So somebody on the gram asked me to talk about this sentiment theory that Edward was so happy on the honeymoon because it was quiet, because there was nobody around and he was only with Bella, and because he can't hear Bella's thoughts. He finally had peace and quiet. And I'm not trying to like dismiss that entirely, because yes, I believe that he enjoyed that, but I also just think that that's, like I always say, like why he likes Bella in general, and I don't find that particularly romantic. Quite the opposite actually. But like, yes, I'm sure he did very much enjoy that like he didn't really have to hear anything. But if you think about it, he is a billionaire with unlimited resources and has the option to just like isolate himself anytime and have peace and quiet. I think, you know, he was happy. Obviously, like, it's a honeymoon, of course he's gonna be happy, but also because he literally got everything he wanted. Like, he conned the girl into marriage, and until that little demon baby popped up, he was about to get literally everything he wanted and not compromise on anything, because it never really was that, because Bella was even going to stay human longer after the encounter with the ice rocket that she literally cried and begged for. And I'm not gonna stop with that, because could you imagine being on your honeymoon and you're crying and begging for some ice cold? That's crazy. And that just goes to show you that that sparkly vampire lore that they have that like pulls you in is really very powerful, because we know in reality it was not good. I know that the Edward girlies love to eat this up and the whole thing with the feathers, but like, we have to look at the reality of the situation. Like, he wasn't like destroying the room because he was tearing it up. He was doing that because he was taking his strength and aggression out on the furniture instead of Bella, because he could literally just unalive her. So he wasn't like doing anything so spectacular like poor deluded Bella would have you believe. Like, I don't care what you say. Mind you, it's glitter bag. We're talking about geriatric Joe Goldberg. Like, you know what his thoughts are like. You know, like, how this is probably not the video that you were hoping for. But all this to say, yes, I think that the old man was happy because it was quiet, but I think he was gonna be happy because like he likes Bella for that reason. And me personally, like, I think that really speaks to how they don't actually know each other and their whole relationship is based on projection, because that's the reason that he's so intrigued by her. And I don't think he ever really gets a good grasp on what's happening in Bella's mind. And me personally, I would hate to be loved for having a blank mind or for providing someone peace in that particular way, in addition to my spicy blood that allows you to prove that you're not a monster by putting me in danger and forcing proximity. This is definitely not the video you were hoping for, but like, yes,